Hi guys, it's Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. Welcome back. It has been a minute since I did a Scrappy Tales video, so I am back now. Last month, sorry guys, I was just so far behind, and then I caught a friggin' cold on top of that right after Creativation. Anyway, today's video, I'm going to be creating a library window pop-up card. Yes, this is going to be a pop-up card. This is also the first time that I'm using this die set from Scrappy Tales. It's just so darn cute. Okay, anyhow. One thing I am doing is I'm adding some color to go behind my main window. So I cut out all of the pieces ahead of time, and I'm just going to be assembling everything together. Decided to kind of do I don't know, kind of an ombre-ish, rainbow-ish, whatever, background for behind the window. Kind of like sunrise or sunset. That was what was going through my mind anyway. So we've got some sunlight down at the bottom. We've got the sky up near the top. So we've got kind of this glow going on. And I'm just using some blending brushes and my Simon Hurley inks. Don't worry, all of the products I'm using today will be linked down in the description below. So after I get all of the ink blending done, I decided let's add a little bit of splatter behind that, so my the splattered background is going to show through. And then I decided to add a little bit, just a touch of color to the brickwork for that window to go around it. So I just added a little bit of what was left over on my yellow brush. Now I'm adding the frame over the top. So we've got the blue and pink and purple and all the colors background behind that window. And I'm just decorating up that wall. So this is actually the wall where you're looking out the window. It's kind of, I don't know, Victorian style. So I'm just adding all the bits. Now we've got our bookcases. So behind the bookcases, I decided to have my shadow layer for those to be a little bit of blue, just a little bit of a different color so that you can kind of see that it is different than the white, because I'm leaving my bookcases white. Anyway, to do that, and I decided to put a little bit of color, a little bit of glowing behind my windows, behind my lamps. So guess what? I've got another idea for another card that you're going to see real soon, because this was a crafting session where I just went ahead and did a couple of cards, and now I'm just getting all the videos edited. So I've got a little bit of glow going behind those lamps, like that. And now I'm just going to add all the little bits over the top. There are a couple of little doors down at the bottom, so those are little compartments where you can open up if this was a real one. So I added a little bit of color to those because, of course, they'd probably be a little bit more dirty than the rest of it. And then this bottom set of shelves also has a little clock, so I've added him on as well. All of the pieces are included in this set. You can see me kind of shifting that clock face around so I can have a good time on there. And now I'm adding some more books. There are, I think they're like 4. There's lots of different book dies. So you don't have to use them with the bookcase, but they are perfect for that. And so I'm just filling all of those in. The top shelf on this bookcase has also got a little coffee mug that has some flowers sticking up out of it. And I just cut out multiple layers and just layering all of that on top. So I've got a little orange coffee cup, and then I'm adding a couple of little yellow flowers up at the very, very top. Now we can add my gold. Yes, I decided to go with gold for my little lamp, and there's a tiny little white die that is for the curved piece on the inside. I'm basically going to do the same thing on the other bookcase. One of the nice features on this one is there's also a couple of pieces where you've got that, I don't know, the topper, anyway, the molding that goes on the top of those pieces to make it stand out a little bit. So I did the same kind of thing on the other bookcase with all the pieces, but there's also this vine. So I decided to have it come out of this little planter that's on the bottom shelf. So I've got the little planter down on top of the books. I'm going to add that one, and then I'm going to add the little piece of greenery that's actually a die cut made to go over this part. Sabrina was awesome where she's got basically everything. You've got multiple layers of all the things. Now that everything's decorated, we can start assembling the pop-up. There's actually 2 different pop-up mechanisms on there. They're basically just a box card type of thing. So you line it up with the bottom of your card piece and you glue them on. And it's super, super simple to do. So I did the one for the back. I'm actually using both of them. So this is going to be one that it is going to lay flat, but it has a lot more dimension different than the regular pop-ups that I've done. So I love this design. It is super, super cool. So the second one, we're going to have it attached to the second. Yeah, we've got the bookcase is going to attach to the second one. And this is one that you have to fold in a mountain valley mountain. And I hope that you can see this in the video, but if you have any questions on it or you want me to do another video or pull this out during a live stream, let me know and we can do that. Once the second pop-up is done, I'm going to adhere it to the first one. So we basically got that 2 layers of dimension there. Now you could use either of these separate. I could do something with the bookcases by themselves and that pop-up and put that on the front of a card so then it could just kind of pop up. I'm thinking this would also look good as, I forgot what the thing's called. Anyway, there's a lot of different ways that you can use this. Now there are, for the first pop-up, the one that's attached to the window, there are some little pieces so that you could decorate it with some more of that brickwork. I add a little bit more yellow to that to give it a little additional color. And now I'm using a sentiment out of the Life is a Story stamp and coordinating die set that I've also got. And again, adding a little bit more of the greenery. And that's going to finish it up. This is an easy card to do. There are a lot of little pieces, yes. But if you get all the die cutting done in one session and then come back and do all of the assembly in the next, you're set. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all have a wonderful day and I will see you next time.